Isaiah 41:10 says this. Please forgive me for being emotional, but seeing all of you, you do not know what this means to us. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Those are the words of the Lord. And he is the one that we are here to give honor and glory to today. Him and him alone. He's the gospel. He's the center of this ministry, and he's the one that will sustain us, and he's the one that we will follow until we die. So thank you for joining with us, and thank you for being here. We've come together this morning to pray for the mission and the staff, the ministry, and particularly for those who were injured in Sunday night's horrific attack. I really have two things to say to you before we really open this worship time, but these are really important. First, I want to tell you that our staff members who are hospitalized are both going to survive. I was able to go see our most seriously injured staff member yesterday morning. He had been in an induced coma for 2 days since the event so that he could heal. So he wasn't able to speak, but he was really agitated with me, which told me a whole lot, because he wanted something and he kept pointing towards the wall. And I wasn't getting it. I'm pretty dense. Some of you know me. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. So I got the nurse in, and because I thought something was wrong, because he was really agitated. And we finally, between the two of us, figured out that what he was doing was pointing at a big red marker that was in a bin up on the wall. Because the pen I kept trying to give to him, because he told me he wanted to write, wasn't big enough for him to hold on to with all the stuff on his hands. So we got him the marker, handed him the marker, and he wrote this note. This note, "I love you." I spent 10 minutes in the lobby before I could leave, just trying to pull myself together. But then he didn't just write that. I was leaning over him, and he pointed at my name badge, at the UGM logo. And he pointed at the logo, and I said, "You love UGM?" And he said, "Mm-hmm." He wants all of you who support us, all of you who are my staff, all of you who serve here as volunteers to know that he's thinking about you and he loves you. The second staff member that we have in the hospital remains hospitalized, but he's recovering. When the attack happened, he ran, but he didn't run away. He ran towards. He ran towards his friend to try and save him. And he probably saved many people from being attacked. And he himself received multiple stab wounds. But he's going to survive. And he's ultimately going to be physically okay, but he's going to have a long recovery. So please pray. We'll pray for him. But I just want you to know those two stories because I want you to know who it is that I get to serve with and who it is that you get to serve with and support in this ministry. Secondly, I want you to know and understand more about the kind of people that are here. Because the Salem PD, and I can't believe you guys are all here, so I'm crying about that too. But All to God's glory, folks. The Salem PD completed their forensic investigation sometime around 3 a.m. the night of that attack. And that's when we got our building back, but it wasn't usable. And I want you to know this. My staff was here about 3:30 that morning in the kitchen. They came in through the back door because that was the only way they could get in. And they fixed breakfast. And when I came to work that morning at 5:45, I think it was, I pulled into the back parking area. There were 150 men at tables in the parking lot eating breakfast. I stopped my car and I prayed for them and I cried. I'm not much of a crier, but boy, I've been doing a lot of it lately. Second, I want you to know this. Not one meal, not one service, not one evening with beds for the guys that we serve, not one service was missed as a result of this attack. My staff, who I am privileged to be a part of, privileged, is so amazing that when I came here on Saturday night, about half of them were in the parking lot. I don't even know how they knew. They got here way before I did. That's who we serve with. That's who God has brought here, and that is who you support when you support this ministry. So thank you. We are blessed. I'm blessed. I just love these guys. Okay, enough of that. We've come here to give thanks and praise and honor to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He's our Savior. He's our sustainer. He's the one we give all the credit to.